Hey, Dreamace here. Welcome to the channel where I play through Xbox Game Pass games, give a review when it's all said and done, tips and tricks along the way with a effort as to try and help you guys streamline your Game Pass experience, because there's lots of different games throughout there, and every little bit I can do to help by playing through it, giving you a review as to what game you might decide to play, whatever. If that's something you like, hit the subscribe button there. That looks like that. All right, so let's smack this little module in here that we got our own last time there, and go from there. See what that might do. Oh, ancient energy unlocked. Install the energy boost module. So we have an energy boost now. Let's go look. Figure out how to best use it. So we would get the sails going, get the engine going, and then hit the boost? Let's try that. So we do have a bit of wind here. So let's hoist these sails. And give us a little bit of everything to be able to push through this here. Hook them up. They're going to give us a little bit of thrust, but not much at all. Because the rock face is so close, but there's just a little bit of thrust coming off of that. So then we're good on fuel, so let's just crank this bad boy up here. We do have a way from the bottom section to the top section now with that. Okay, let's see what that does. And we're going as hardcore forward as we can. And I'm not doing something wrong here. Do I hook up this guy into it? What do I do? No, because that's not. How do I do that? Put some more fuel in there and get it cranked up again. I'm not exactly sure why it's. What it takes to get that going. I mean, it could be like the thing, you just need to have it running long enough to keep that energy going. Oh, so there is a little meter. You can see the energy flowing and stuff towards it, I see. So it's gonna eventually hit that and give it a boost or something. Yeah, we're losing some of that energy again. We gotta keep that energy up. She'll like store some of that excess energy in there. Here we go. We got going. Light that thing up. Oh, there we go. Looks like it's hit that mark. Let's push it. There we go. So yeah, you just gotta charge it up and give it a little bit extra boost, and it'll push that gigantic crane right out of the way. Whoa, look at us go. And we're well on our way. So let's... Got a bit of a wind. Oh, we got another Seafarer. So we got another... option opened. Or another achievement. That's what I meant to say. Oh. Come on, Mast. You're supposed to get up there and stay up there. Yeah, I think we actually made it to the seas here now. Oh, my headset just died. No more sound for me. Okay, let's crank this up, get some of them good winds going for us. So we got some good winds. Let's really kick things into overdrive here, and we'll get some fuel going too. Make this thing just scream forward. Here we go. Getting the wind and the fuel. That's all kinds of awesome power going through her now. Triple sails are open. Getting the most out of it. There we go. Now we're charging forward. Oh, we actually have something going on in the outside air, so let's, is that like a little buoy or something going on out in here now? Yeah, because we are kind of, oh, we're hitting a little bit of a nighttime cycle, too. Charging forward pretty good, though. Those engines and that sail, moving. That sail's pretty strong as it is anyway, so let's see, we got some coral and stuff underneath. Get the feeling they're kind of make me want to stop here, but we'll just make sure that wind is just optimal. We'll use the free power of the wind, as opposed to using the engines if we don't need to save that fuel. I haven't really ran into an issue where I've been low on fuel. I ran into an issue where I accidentally threw the repair guy into the fuel, which works as fuel, surprisingly enough. If you guys are looking for fuel and you have nothing else, you can always throw your repair kit into the chamber and fire that up and get fuel that way. You know, kind of feels like we got a little bit of maybe a storm coming up in the distance or something here. Let's see what happens. So far, pretty uneventful once we got through that that door we had there. So. Do see some clouds. The last time I saw clouds like that, we did have a bit of a storm, so let's see what happens here. We are just a little ways into the episode. Yeah, last episode kind of felt like a scrub trying to get through that last puzzle. It was puzzles is not something I'm overly good at. Oh, we have like an Arctic Circle going on over here. We got some ice. Let's try not to be the Titanic. Let's definitely try not to be the Titanic. There we go. Get that full-on experience of all the sails. Yeah, I did not take my own advice. I did not use the washroom before starting this episode, and I'm starting to regret it, especially with having a coffee in hand. But there we go. So, kind of boring. Nothing really to talk about. Keep the sails going. Kind of do have like a neat pastel look in the background there. Oh, so we went through the entire night cycle. It looks like we're getting a early morning cycle. We're getting a little choppier though, which could lead into a storm. Oh, like another little, what is this, an oil rig or something that's out here? Let's see. Those clouds aren't very dynamic, they're very stagnant. You need to make them billow more and move and change and not be all the same. Let's close these sails or we're gonna rip them right off. I might actually rip them all right off anyways. Shredded them a little bit there. Okay. So we still are moving a little bit forward. A little save cog in the corner there. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to fire up our engines for this, I think. Here we'll try and... Oh no, we're good. You just, it's gonna bash my sails. Yeah, you just kind of bring open your sails a bit and eventually you get enough speed to be able to go through it. And try not to open your sails again afterwards or you're gonna bust it all wide open on that buoy. So as soon as... Yeah, there... It's trying to smack through it. There we go. Okay. Get some good speed. Charge forward. There we go. Moving on forward. It's actually, we gotta move it back. Midway here, it looks like the winds have changed a little bit. I'm trying to catch the best of it all. So it's right up there. Looks like it's best. Okay, keep going. Yeah, I'm staring at those clouds and they need to make it more dynamic. Like, you know, move and flow and, you know, have it look like it's changing. It's too stagnant. It's not that I study the clouds. I'm when I was in high school, a bit of an artist. I understand perspective and different things along those lines. So to have it just so stale and plain and not moving and not changed, and you know, you with the sunset or the sunrise that's happening here, you could put some amazing pastel colors that would change through that and make this scene just look amazing. I'm just saying. A little bit more color. But you did do that on the water and stuff here, so we're still going forward. Oh, did we just lost that wind hard. Okay. So we'll yeah, it looks like it's blowing against us here, so let's collapse this guy here. Get rid of him altogether and crank up some engines here. We do have some one fuel. Throw that in and just get going here. Yeah, we have a storm happening here. I was saying it felt like a storm. Go. need some more fuel. Use the lantern as fuel. We should save the repair. We'll use this guy as fuel if we have to. Got her cranked up again. Here we go. Fuel in the chamber. Let's get going again here. Oh, it's broken. We overheated it. All fixed. And I used all of that last little bit of canister. Or maybe I didn't overheat it. Maybe it got struck by lightning. Could have been that too. That green. Fuel in the chamber here. Make sure we can keep it going. Just gonna need some. Come on. Like, not cooperating at all with me. Oh, did I just hit something? Felt like I hit something. Still going forward though. It would be nice to get that thing all completely charged up front there. Blast through. Yeah, it's charged. Let's do it. Let's go through it with authority. Oh, did I miss it? I missed the opportunity. Okay. Alright. Getting fired up. Oh, there's a... looks like a big ship or a rock face or something in the background there. We are making our way over there, I think. Alright, come on, let's start. Oh, they got something happened here. Let's be repaired again. And I have a repair down here. No. It's up top. Repair this bad boy. I was struck by lightning. Put it back in place. There we go. Big waves coming through. Hoping we can get to a spot where it'll be, where I can get some more fuel. Because I am running out. So I don't think I have anything on those. I can't see them. There we go. I don't have anything on those spikes. I don't have anything on those. I mean, I have my repair, but I ain't doing that. I thought I had a light up here or something. Let's see if I can grab it. A light this way, that'll work as fuel. And maybe there's something underneath. We can just take a look. We're not going anywhere. Let's take a look. See if maybe we have something down here that'll be like, oh, here you go. Here's some packages for you. Boy, that's quite a dive down. Yeah, not seeing anything. Okay. up. I guess we could look and see how the sails are going. Things are lightening up down there. It might have actually gotten through the storm and we have some sails. I think sails would be the best way to go. Yeah, looks like we got some wind. Kind of broken, but she'll still get into place. Can repair that in a minute once we get underway here. There we go. So then we grab our repair and go and repair this guy up here. That way we're fully and effectively working properly. Okay, so that's all done. Let's crank these open here and get going. That's a nice, like, paddle ship there. It's huge. Look at her. She's huge. I want to get both of those sails open. Back this way a bit. There we go. Right about there. Well, that's like a battleship. Yeah, so we are out of the storm. We are pressing our way on. Making good progress. I am a little nervous as to how much fuel I don't have, but so far the oh, we got a phone ringing in the background too. I guess that's a test of the microphone. See how well that'll work. See if it blocks the fact that that's happening, or you guys can totally hear everything that's going on. So we'll find out. We want that to be right at its optimal, right at the top there. Perfect. Yeah, the little flag and that little light blue section at the top, you want that right to the top to trying to be getting the best that you can out of what you got here. And see, it's starting to drop a little bit. It just means I need to bring the sails back and catch the wind just right to bring it back up to the top. So we got out of that storm. What we need is a supply depot. We need to run into some place that just has a dozen or more pieces of fuel for us so that we can feel a lot safer on the rest of our journey here, wherever that might take us. Because I'm nervous in the service with like no fuel and just kind of my sails pushing me along here, so. It was because I said something last episode about, oh, I've never really had any trouble with fuel. So they're like, guess what you're going to have trouble with? Game karma. So, oh, just 5 more minutes left. There's not a lot left. Oh, we got something coming up in the foreground here. That's like an ultimate buoy. That's one that I wouldn't be able to push out of the way. I'd have to figure out some way of getting around it. Boy, a ship graveyard coming is what we're driving through now. Like the hull of a big ship back there. Let's leave that. Let's go look forward and see what other good stuff might be coming up there. Yeah, it looks like we might have something in our way. We might have to dive here. That's coming up and it's presenting like it'll come in our path. So let's just head back to our sails here. Make sure everything's just perfect. Getting the most out of them. Be right about there. So yeah, this feels like it's going to stop us here and we'll have to like dive or go underneath or something. We're gonna blow through this little buoy, no problem. Alright. There. It looks like we maybe have enough room to get by there. Probably not, though. Let's see. Oh, we gotta continue driving it just a little bit further. Okay, so let's... Because there's a ladder over there, and there's a way for me to go inside this building. So let's just hook that up. And at least get myself that last little teeny bit to the wall. Coming near the end of the episode, too. So, hook that up. So we're going to go a little bit more right into where we want to be. There. Blammo. Perfect. Okay. And we're going to put that guy down just because I don't want it to be beat all up. The seas are a little rougher here. It's kind of bobbing and weaving and stuff. So let's go see what's up in this puzzle. And a little bit more of the storyline. Near what I can tell is there was some sort of the moon blew up or some sort of catastrophe that caused what happened. And really what that was is tidal waves and stuff like that. From my understandings of the murals, is the moon blew up, which caused tidal waves, but there is a sanctuary out there somewhere. So that's kind of what I'm searching for here. I'm sure is a sanctuary of sorts that's out there somewhere that the ancients created. Yeah, see, it's showing even just in the background here that there is a sanctuary up on a mountain top somewhere. So there is a place to search for, and let's see what we got here. It's going to... What is it to? Okay, so that's bringing that down. I'm not sure what that does. We'll have to go look up and see what's happening in that area. It's a little far away for me to actually tell, so. So we go up. Go up some more. Okay, so then we got... What does this guy do? Oh, it moves this guy in place. Okay, so we'll spin this guy around. And that'll allow me to get to that button. Probably. Okay, so that's been engaged. So now we should be able to get out to this button. Keep dragging it. No. Do we just push it over the edge, or? Oh, there we go. So now we have a little crane game going on. Alright, let's go. I'm sure this is the area they want me to go down into this little catwalk. And then from there. Okay. And then we can, there we go. So we have a grapple thing here now. And it's hooked on, so we'll bring it up the other way. pull it out of our way. Go. Are you qualified for that? Use the crane to clear the way. Okay, so that is all clear. Oop. Just totally fell right through there. Okay, so there we go. We're back in the ship. The area is clear. So we're gonna go diving. There we go. Okay. And we do have a lantern. That's like my last piece of fuel. Let's give it a go. Let's push it through there. And get her fired up. Get her going forward. See if we can't get by this area here. Hopefully there's a bunch of packages on the floor or something over here for me. We need some fuel. Make sure we stay in that green area. This thing's gonna get too hot. We're just not gonna jump on that airbag anymore. You know what? I think we're actually possibly out of fuel. Let's go do a little bit of exploring underneath and see if maybe there's something down here that's going to give me some help. Just keep exploring ahead. Might actually just be in our best interest to go up and see if we have a wind. I think that's probably the only way we can actually continue a little bit further here, is to go up to the surface and catch a wind. Because we are by that area. Why did I go a ways away from the ship? There we go. Okay. So let's disconnect this bad boy. Or actually, no, we want to have it connected. We just want to have him go up. Other way to go up. This got to go right up to the surface. See if we get some winds. Ideally, that's what I need, is some winds. Hey, look at that. We have a little teeny bit of wind out here. So let's disconnect that. We don't need that anymore. And let's get the little set. Kind of feels like it's a little windy. Let's see here. We'll find out soon enough. It's a little bit of wind direction. Alright, and that's hooked on, and we do have some winds. Boy, that's almost like full sail. That is full sail, like, uh-oh. Is that going to be in our way? Can we push it out of the way, or are we just going to slide by it? Make sure we're good. Yeah, it looks like we're just going to slide by it. We'll go for a little bit more here, and then we'll call this episode there. Just trying to find a natural like stop point, because I feel like I'm actually just getting underway. I'm just getting going here, so just trying to find that natural stop point. Other times it's been modules that have stopped me, and oh, maybe that's it there in the distance there. It's like a big oil fueling station or something. Part of the Antarctic. Ooh, that looks like we're gonna run right into that one. Oh, maybe we'll slide by. Maybe I'm lucky enough to slide by. Let's make sure we got our optimal speed going forward. Little tugboat. That sun is picking up intensity coming through that window. That's my biggest difficulty with trying to record a good image, is that there's just so much light coming in that window. And if I kill all that light coming in the window, it looks just twice as bad. So you kind of just got to go with the bad. And combination of that, the overhead light, like there's so many different light sources and stuff. It's hard to try and get something nice. Alright, so still... No, it was... It's like right flat back is one... Oh, we're losing our... No, the wind's just changed direction is all that happened. There we go, okay. There we go, full power ahead. We're getting a little choppy out here. Still going forward though. There we go. She's just trying to find that optimal spot. Get as much going forward as we can. There we go. So we're now going through like the Arctic. The worst spot to run out of fuel, and we're out of fuel. Yeah, they haven't naturally given me some fuel in a little while here, so nervous in the service. Nervous. Alright, keep going. Go, sails, go. Free movement forward. Yeah, picking up in choppiness. Move that out of the way, it seems to be messing with me. Make sure we got that fast wind. Something out in the middle of nowhere there. Oh, I see land in the distance. Let's go to the front side and look a little bit further out. So another one of those like lighthouse things that are windmills. Seems like a long ways off though. Oh, did I just hit something? Yeah, that is a buoy. Look at her, she's huge. But this is a perfect opportunity to just collapse these sails and call the end of this episode, and we'll continue from here on next episode. So we'll just collapse those sails. And disconnect you. That way we're all just kind of sitting here ready for next episode. We'll jump up on a little cog here. Yeah, if there's anything that you saw that you liked, please do subscribe, like, follow, share, thumbs up, all that good stuff. I'd like to thank you for joining me for some more Far Changing Tides, where we are progressing nicely through the game here. We're getting a nice little chunk of the way through. And just reminding you till next time to take care of yourself, your friends, and your family. Take care.